In this Track and Trade High Finance trading training video, I want to talk about the Expanded Drawing Tools Kit. The Expanded Drawing Tools Kit is an extra add-on component that comes with Track and Trade High Finance. By adding in this expansion pack, these are the additional tools you're able to get. And I'm going to put them right back up here where they belong on the toolbar, and let's go through them quickly. The first one is the Elliott Wave tool. For those of you who are familiar with Elliott Wave, you can come in and you can identify the different Elliott waves as the market moves through the Elliott Wave pattern. Elliott Wave, being a reoccurring price pattern, says that markets have a tendency to move in 5 waves forward and 3 waves back. And this is a way for you to identify those waves in your trading strategies. The next tool we want to talk about is the Gann fan. Now the Gann fan was meant for the specific purpose of identifying trends and their strengths. And we can start at the bottom of any given trend, just like we do here. And we can line this tool up, and you can see that as long as the market is trending upwards through this trend, through the Gann fan trend, you can see that it's considered a strong trend. So if it stays between 1x2 on the top and 1x2 on the bottom and moves up that center 1x1 line, then it's a good trend to trade. Once the market drops below the 1x2, it's considered too weak and it's changing over from bullish to bearish. Or if the trend goes up above the 1x2, it's too strong. It's trending too quickly and it cannot maintain that type of a trend, so it will drop back down to the 1x2 and the 1x2 in this center zone here. That's just a quick rundown of the Gann fan. We also have the Andrews Pitchfork. And the Andrews Pitchfork is based on this triangle formation at the bottom of the trend. Or at the top, you can go the other direction too. And we come down, and what it's going to do is it's going to draw these trend lines up through the market. And of course, if the market was down here in this point, you would see that the market would then trend up through the Andrews Pitchfork trend lines. Once the market trends up through these trend lines and breaks, you can also add on additional extensions. So we have extensions in areas of support and resistance where you can expect the Andrews Pitchfork to come to and help us know where areas of support and resistance are. So that's the Andrews Pitchfork. We also have in here my favorite expanded drawing tool, which is the Fibonacci ruler. And the Fibonacci ruler is very powerful in the sense that it has a number of tools integrated into it. So this is just the basic Fibonacci ruler. We go from A, B, the retracement back, and we can turn on the 23.6 if we want to. And we can see this market retraced back, went through our golden ratio number, which is the 61.8 level. And then as it continues higher, you'll notice that the bulls and bears gave us a buy signal right at about the 61.8 or the 50% level. The market then continues higher. We can turn on a bunch of these different features like the predictions, which will then show us, or the projections, where this market is intended to go through the different areas of support and resistance. So if we turn off the projections, we can turn on the predictions, and we line the prediction tool up with different areas of support and resistance, which, as you can see, tells us target points or areas we can expect this market to retrace to or to expand to. So that's the Fibonacci ruler. We also have the Fibonacci arc tool. And if you set the Fibonacci arc tool in here, it's going to go through and you can set it on areas of support and resistance. And so you can see, we can also turn on the 76.8. This is an area of support and resistance as the market comes around these arcs that you can look for on a retracement. Once the market hits the top of a trend and starts to retrace back down, as you see the trends going up and using these lines as areas of support and resistance, you'll see the areas of support and resistance being hit on the way down the market as well. And then we have the Fibonacci time zone. The Fibonacci time zone helps us know when markets have a tendency to make these retracements. Now you can see, and you'd expect, you start this at the bottom of a trend, and you should be able to anticipate a change in trend around these different areas. So you can see that we're hitting areas of retracement or change trend overs at these different time frames. And here we are with another time frame right in here where we anticipate market changeover in time. So you can see how they coordinate or correspond with the different time ranges on the Fibonacci time zone. And that's just a simple rundown, a quick overview of the tools available in the expanded drawing package.